Hi there and welcome back to Queen's Wish the Conqueror, my friends. We've just arrived in Fort Haven, our new home, where we were sent by the Queen to rebuild it. Yeah, that's actually true. You can rebuild buildings here. You can have like a full complement of shops and upgrade things and whatever. Whatever you want, you can build Fort Haven into something cool, a city that will make you proud, and you will assemble adventurers. And, well, let's actually proceed with the game. We have been asked to meet with the chief of the fort here. But first we'll meet our old acquaintance Stonehouse, which is actually our butler from home who was thrown into the portal to accompany us there. Hey Stonehouse, among all the miseries of being sent to Sacramentum there's one bright spot. Stonehouse, your butler, since you were a small child, has been sent to look after you. He looks mournful, as always. Hello, young prince. As always, I await your command. Stonehouse, you came with me, I am so glad. Of course, prince. When your brother flung me through the portal, I thought of nothing but my duty. Don't worry, I'll get us out of this mess. I'm most reassured. Your brother seemed most insistent that you started doing things. Any messages for me? Not at the moment. Okay, that is all then, Stonehouse. I'll come back to you. I'm so happy to have been of help. The conversation ends. Okay. And this building is old and worn. It may be the very first structure of Haven's colony in Sacramentum. Interesting trivia for the historians. The portal chamber is to the left. You see Chief Miranda waiting in her office to the right. Best of all, your butler Stonehouse is waiting by the stairs. He was sent ahead of you. At least, you'll have some comfort while you're here. Miranda gestures for you to enter. I'm sorry to be eager, Prince. This is a day of great events. Before we killed them, the deserters told me something. You will need to know about it, I think. Okay, what is it? What do I need to know? Tell me. Haven is returned. Yeah. Miranda invites you to sit in her least dirty chair. Stonehouse enters and prepares tea as you speak. As I said, the brigands told me something before the stabbing. Some news, glorious news. For someone who just slaughtered 2 thugs, she's in a good mood. The chief here clearly tends to optimism. Yeah, no other choice, otherwise she would have fled already, I guess. Are you alone here, by the way? Not entirely. There are a few warriors left in Fort Haven. It's just that none of them are in the fort right now. I'm sort of glad you arrived when you did. Oh, okay. There are things I need to know, you know. Of course, I'll help if you can. Where is everybody? This fort is a ruin. Gone. Fled. When the land soured and the nations of this land turned against us, many took ships home. Others built their own forts and looked after themselves. Others deserted and became brigands. Now that you are here, all this will be put to right. Can we go home? Usually we take boats, but you need the Queen's permission and it is a long journey. You could also restore the portal home. Sage Harlan upstairs can tell you more. Okay, describe the resources available to me. Right now, nothing. We don't even have the wood and stone needed to rebuild our fort. I'm hoping the ships that just arrived will provide what we need. That's all I need to know for now. I hope I helped. Back to the mission then? Yeah, what is the new news? Ships. At last 3 boats have come from Haven. They wait just offshore at Greatport to the north. They can't land unless... The brigands have taken the port and they have siege weaponry pointed out to sea. What? Okay. But they arrived today? How long does it take for a boat to get here from Haven? That our sister and our mother and... They planned this. About 3 months with good weather. 3 months? Is that how long your mother has been planning to send you here? Why don't they land at another port? There is no other friendly port. The Ukatish, the Wall and the Ariel are pushing us out. We need some of the force of Haven to get them to obey the treaties again. Okay, we have No force here, and we need that. Okay. What's on the ships? I don't know, but I dream. Warriors, wood and stone, alchemists and artisans, everything we need to make this a proper colony again. I sense you want something from me. Before our ships can land, Great Port must be retaken. Difficult by sea, easy from land. Do that, and we can begin restoring the colony and reclaiming Sacramento. And then we can escape, Stonehouse mutters quietly. If I am to retake Greatport, I will need warriors, you know. Of course, I only have 3 left, but they are all at your disposal. You are taking them. Leave us undefended for a time. Marvelous, says Stonehouse. It's a necessary risk. Only 3? Oh, Prince, we have had a very hard time of it here the last few years. Now that you've returned, though, you might be able to recruit more. And that is meant you can create them yourself. The conversation ends. So we can edit the party here and gain another couple of people, but only maximum 3, so we have 4 people in total. Let's do that then. We can go and recruit Elspeth, Terence and Patricia. And maybe there is... maybe there's a story about them. So maybe we'll just choose them. She looks cool. How's Terence? Yeah. Looks nice. And Patricia, the redhead. Let's give her another hairstyle. Something like this, a little bit more wild. Elspeth too. What hairstyle could she have? I think she's more of that short hair type here. Here we go. Let's add them to the party. They're all Havenite soldiers, so. But they have basically the same skills as we have. As you can see, we are more into that. A bit of combat. And she's also into combat. Elspeth, and we have here Terence is a supporter. And we have Patricia, who is going for magic. They already have level 3, which is not the case if you create a new character, I believe. So, there's that. I can guide you. Yeah, you already did. There's the portal. Let's try. Well, you found the portal home. That's the good news. The bad news is that it is closed. When you get close to the ruined stone doors, your hair stands up on end. It whispers. However, it doesn't open. You can use it to speak to people back home if they listen. You won't be able to use it to get home until it is restored. Okay. All right. Now let's go up and see what the mage has to say, right? Stonehouse, let's set up this bedroom for you. It's crude, but it's clean. You make a noble effort to look for your good qualities. You fail. It's terrible here. We can use our bed to make time go forward quickly. And there's a chest. Ah, nice. Look at that. We have a leather armor. It's better than the leather vest, I think. We have a leather cap. A wood buckler and a sword blade. We have that already. Yeah, that's good. Copper bits. For a crude bow and an amethyst orb. I don't know. I don't think we need the amethyst orb for now, but maybe one of our people needs that. Yeah, let's actually take everything with us to see if we can. We have. Now she's got a leather vest and a bronze spear. Nothing else. And he's got leather vest, bronze dagger, crude bow. And she's got apprentice robes and an oak wand. Could we give her amethyst orb? Yeah, she can equip it. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, then maybe we can bring that stuff back here. That will be okay. Oh, is here? Nothing. Okay. Let's go in here. This is a workshop. The fort does business and keeps records. There are a few books on pedestals. At least there's some civilization in this ruin. A sage dressed in tattered and unfashionable robes goes about his business. He hasn't noticed you yet. He might be helpful, if for nothing else than activating the portal to get home. Miranda needs your help. Okay. Oh, we can read a book. Yeah, let's do that. The Empire of Haven. Haven is one of the greatest powers in the known lands. It is an empire, and not shy about admitting it. Its conquests are not gained by war usually, but by diplomacy, cunning, and clever use of its small but highly disciplined military and powerful wizards. In its early days, Haven was one of many small, wild, violent city-states, more disciplined, more cautious, but still one of many. Haven has its own warriors and wizards. They fight, and very well. However, there are not enough of them to conquer the world by force of arms. Thus it is by alliances that Haven grows. That is why Haven's symbol is the scroll. Haven makes deals, and it lives by them. Haven buys the independence of smaller powers, and it is brutal. And they try to regain it. Oh, all right, interesting. Speak with Chief Miranda. She said we should speak with you, but we'll read more. Sacramentum, that is the continent where we are on. It is the year 530 of the Empire. 100 years earlier, the ships of Haven discovered the continent of Sacramentum. It was a small land occupied by 3 squabbling nations. It was simple for Haven to play them against each other, drawing tribute from each of its 3 new vassal states in return for protection against the others. Sacramentum was one of Haven's smaller possessions, but valued nonetheless for its unique crafts. Queen Sharyn even visited it in her youth, in year 491, almost 40 years earlier. Then, 20 years ago, early in Sharyn's reign, Haven's colony in Sacramentum failed. Haven's crops died, its livestock sickened. As one, the 3 nations of Sacramentum closed their gates to Haven's soldiers and refused to provide trade and tribute. The walls of Haven's forts began to crumble. It was as if the soil itself turned against our empire. Such an insult must never be borne by Haven, but other matters forced Sharyn to delay her response. Many have quietly waited for her to reclaim her fallen colony. This loss happened under her watch, and she has seemed eager to reverse it. And now we should reverse it, eh? And what's here? Haven's Secrets of Power. The true founders of Haven created the pattern of their domination. Look for lands full of small warring powers. Ally with the most powerful one and give it the magic and weaponry needed to defeat its enemies. In return, once this chosen faction takes power, demand trade and partial control of that nation, making it a vassal state. If the nation ever tries to back out of the deal, ally with one of its rivals and help Haven's new friend destroy the disobedient former vassal state, then demand loyalty from the shattered nation that remains. Sacramentum once contained 3 vassal states, Ukat, Ariel, and the Wall. The calamity happened. These peoples violated their treaties and expelled Haven. Oh, what a great scenario for us. And Sage Harlan. Oh, dark-hooded figure. You meet one of the many sages of Haven who gather knowledge about all of your lands and vassal states. Usually they reside in colleges or cities, not in dirty besieged forts like this one. Sage Harlan recognizes you the moment he sees you. He gives a grand deep kneel. Welcome to this unhappy fort, Prince. I am Sage Harlan. All of my knowledge is at your disposal. I want to use the portal home. I see. I hope that you make it home. Our humble problems and impending disaster should not concern royalty such as yourself. However, we lack the resources to activate the portal. To rebuild our ability to gather them, you should talk to Chief Miranda downstairs. I want to know about the 3 nations of Sacramentum. I know much and can guide you well. However, we lack the strength to help you deal with those powers. To regain what we've lost, you may need to talk to Chief Miranda downstairs. Okay. I need rest and equipment. As soon as your butler arrived, we arranged the best possible quarters for you. They're across the hall. You can rest in your bed. Some weaponry and other equipment was left in your chest. The Queen demands that this colony be restored. I am relieved to hear it. We have been balanced for some time on the edge of total destruction. If you would help us, I suggest talking to Chief Miranda downstairs. There's an urgent situation to attend to. Yeah, okay, Harlan. All right. I can guide you. Miranda leans forward, shaking with excitement. It's fair. Your arrival is the first bit of hope she's had in years. All right. I've enlisted help. What now? So I see. The time to strike is now, while Cloakar and his thugs are unready. How do I find this Cloakar? Leave this fort and go north to Greatport. Destroy Cloakar and his brigands. Then our ships can land safely. We need to make this way safe for them. We can't afford to lose a single ship. And how should I deal with the brigands there? They've tormented me for years. I hate them. I recommend stabbing. You could use better equipment. Look in the chest in your chambers upstairs. I think you might be able to find something of value. Okay. Why is it called Greatport? Don't know. Haven always names stuff grandly. Makes us seem more impressive. And why aren't you coming? I am a chief. I'm trained more for planning and engineering than fighting. Well, you cut these guys in half, so when we get stone, I can help you to turn it into stronger walls. I promise I can be more useful to you here. You know that when the conversation turns to heroism, Stonehouse always finds some reason to be out of the room. Alright, that's all for now. Thank you. So, we know everything, and, well, it's probably time to go out of here. And see what we can do, eh? That's our party, that's another party. And we'll start our expedition out there in the rain in the next episode. Have a nice time until then, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel signing out. See you soon, my friends.